Hey friend, you're listening to Pivot with Purpose. This is my show where I pivoted from shit I'm 30, where I was dreading turning 30. I had a failed marriage, failed engagement after that, and I don't have a relationship with my immediate family. But through it all, I came out the other side with a thriving business, an unexpected radio morning show of my own, and a platform where I can reach millions of people and help them walk in their truth. I am now celebrating every step of my journey into continuously finding my purpose, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Sometimes this journey looks like shit, and it probably sounds even worse, but it's still our journey, and I'm learning right along with you to enjoy it. There's always a rainbow after the rain falls. Now, if you need advice in pivoting in any aspect of your life, relationships, career, spirituality, send your questions or story to askcarlawomares@gmail.com or shoot me a DM at Carla Womares. Now, let's start the show. Welcome back to another episode of Pivot with Purpose. Happy Halloween. I am your host, Carla B. Regular schmegular degular girl from Orlando, Florida. And also that trash island, pile of trash in the ocean, apparently. Fuck you. I'm going to get banned on YouTube right away. Okay, take that
Instantly.
out. Maybe not that part, but hey, happy Halloween. So y'all know it is my favorite time of the year, so I figured I would bring some of my favorite rappers with me today. So of course, we have platinum artist Cardi B. We're here, and then I love my girl, and my favorite time is when we're pregnant, right? Pregnant girls can work, they can do their thing. So Dexty Red.
It's sexy. Slim, thick, caramel skin, 5'5", this girl a 10.
Ooh,
What up?
thank you for coming, sexy. How's that baby?
Any day now.
Any day now?
Mm-hmm.
It might be on the show.
Let's hope not. Because I want to go get some drinks after this.
Nah, no, R.I.P. to Biggie. She might have been the side chick, maybe the main chick. We don't know, but she's here.
Definitely the main chick.
Okay.
I'm a little Ariel. Little Ariel.
Little Ariel from Orlando, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyways, thank you guys for joining us. We're going to have a fun episode today. Usually, we get all deep with some things at times. This is going to be a fun one. Halloween is fun for me. I love hanging out with my friends. So I figured we'd do some fun stuff. But first of all, let's talk about what we just did this weekend. Because for the first time, I threw a party at my house with more than just like my girls inside.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much money I spent.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't tell you, I wanted all the decorations. I wanted all the skeletons.
It looks so good.
So good.
I wanted all the lighting. It's the lighting that really does the trick for it
It
all.
was the DJ and the bartender for me.
Mhm.
Okay.
We had, shout out to DJ JR. He was the nighttime DJ at Fly. I hit him up and I was like, I need you for this night. And he was like, I got already something booked, but I'll be there. I'll have somebody take over for me when I got to leave. He just picked up his stuff 3 days later. But hey, we had a great time. You can hear the music apparently from when you first turned my street.
Yes.
Had the whole block going. My neighbors the next day were like, oh, we were having a great time at our place.
What neighbors?
What neighbor?
She owns the block.
Seriously, she owns the block.
At one point you got tipsy. He was like, fuck the neighbors. I am the neighbors.
No, and then I walked through. I remember I was tipsy. I said, somebody call me Uber Black. I want to go to my other house. Uber me to my other house. No, but I had a really good time. I invited a bunch of people. Well, by a bunch, I mean it was 35 people we were expecting that did RSVP, and maybe 15 to 20 throughout the whole night showed up. But to me, it was perfect.
Oh, I had a ball.
I had the best time.
Then
It was so good.
so good. I had last minute the bartender that I had canceled on Thursday. Party was Saturday,
Right.
and I ended up my feathers just falling. I ended up hitting up this guy. It was a recommendation from Didi, and it was the Bar Mobile Orlando, I believe. I'll tag him.
Recommendation from
notes.
who? Can you do that again so they don't think you said Diddy?
Didi.
Mhm.
Didi.
Didi.
It's her accent, yeah.
Mhm. But we all
So, you
dressed
know,
up
'cause
here
I'm
like
from
rappers. I don't
Didi.
want us to get confused with
You-
the wrong kind of party at night.
I'm
Oh,
from
yeah,
the
it
Bronx
wasn't
or
that
whatever,
kind
so
of
when I
party.
be talking, I got
There
an
was no
accent.
baby oil at the party.
None. Nobody was allowed to dress like baby oil. I said, we're not going to play them games. But we had a really good time. I was Pennywise.
And we did the blood makeup. You were so cute. What were you?
I was the scarecrow.
Adorable.
And I was not a sexy scarecrow. Like, I wore the dress with the fringe and the hat and the patches and did my makeup. I loved it. I was the scarecrow.
Loved it. It was
cute.
perfect.
I
was the Wicked Witch.
She sure was.
Yeah.
You went all out.
I did.
Mhm.
She had green face, neck, body. Like you had the mole.
It was the
one
mole.
The mole grossed me out, but it was
Mhm.
so perfect.
I love Halloween though. It's like one of my favorite holidays.
No, seriously, me too. And no shade to anybody that dresses sexy. Like I know some people love that
Yeah.
sexy dress, but for me, Halloween is a time for me to look completely different.
Yeah.
I be sexy all the time.
Ooh, I know that's right.
No, but it's like I like to be creative with
Right.
it and like be able to play with the makeup and
Yeah.
not look like myself or look
Mhm.
scary or just completely different.
I loved your cuts in the blood. I don't know how you did that, but like the cuts and the
The
blood.
contacts
It
were
yeah,
so
it was
scary.
oh, and the
The
contacts.
contacts were so
It was so
scary.
good.
The contacts definitely took it over the top.
Were they hard to put in?
I used to wear. Okay. So there was a point in time in my life because Puerto Ricans we like to change our eye color back in the day.
Really?
So I used to order contacts all the time.
Oh wow.
I used to have all the colors.
I remember I used to sell contacts at the hair store.
You used to sell them?
No, but they
Oh,
were
they used
sold at
to?
the hair store.
Somebody told me go check the
Yeah.
hair store for contacts,
Mhm.
and I was like, they don't
Yeah,
have
they used
that
to
at the
sell
hair
them back in the
store.
day.
They don't do that no more. I think they finally figured out it's unsafe.
So now that I
Yes,
think
right.
about it, I might have
How
bought
can
some.
any of us
next to the
see?
nail glue and the hair glue is the contacts.
Yes.
Oh man, how about when people use like the hair glue for lashes?
I actually do that.
No,
I do.
That's bad.
She said they stay in long.
They work. And it stays
Stay
longer.
longer.
And the glue's black. My skin's black. It just
Yeah,
all
Addie does
seamlessly
that
go
too.
together.
Yeah, I think the only reason why I did that because Dr. Love, Angie, every time she checks my eyes and stuff, she talks about like scary things. And I guess eye doctors be like real sticklers when it
Oh.
comes to this stuff.
Mhm.
But I do want to talk about our outfits today because this literally became an idea yesterday.
Yeah.
24 hours ago. So Sexy Red, Big Sexy was already going to be Big Sexy. I have been dying to see her in this costume. But the pregnancy one, okay, you'll explain yours in a minute.
Yes.
But yesterday I had the idea for this. And literally at 12 o'clock, I called her and I'm like, I'm going to be a clown. You're going to be a rapper. I don't know. I feel like we should do a theme. So I thought J-Lo, but the green dress wasn't going to come in here in time. I figured that's the only like iconic J-Lo look.
Mhm.
And of course, Miss Creative Betty over here, Creative Catty, she said, Cardi B, invasion of privacy. And I was like, well, how are we going to do this?
How?
She sent me to the thrift store. I didn't even know there was a thrift store next to my house. I went there. She was like, don't forget it's cash only.
Yeah, I go to that thrift store all the time. I like thrifting.
Oh,
So
I
I
need
got-
to go. I like thrifting too. I never heard of a cash only one though.
Yes,
Yeah.
cash only. It was packed. The line was super long. So I got this
Oh, I
suit,
need
this
to
men's
go.
suit. It was all black for $14.14.
Mhm.
$14.14.
Okay.
Random. And then she sent me to the Joann's Fabric. I don't belong there either. To get fabric. And I still get fleece.
Yeah.
This is what you told me to
Yeah.
get? Fleece?
But then you found the pattern. So that
Yeah,
was
so I
better.
found these two patterns and she brought hot glue and I found the feathers. And she literally, her with her assistant Addie, made this. This flap right here is a gift bag
Yeah.
that she put on
Wow.
and covered. I mean, this is couture. Oh, and the belt.
Yeah.
The belt too. What? Amazing.
Crazy.
The wig was from Number One Beauty Supply over there in OBT. Loved it, like right away. Got it. My braids are under here tight. But
Mhm.
the whole point is that you could really have fun with Halloween. Outside of what people say Halloween is.
Right.
Have a good time with your friends.
Yeah.
It's just we just get to be together.
Yeah.
And then last minute when I'm running, I'm like, we gotta have a third person. Let's call Ariel. She already got enough in her hand. 5 kids, social media going on, a campaign she
I
gotta
was in the
do.
middle of an oil change, yelling at Pablo. He's talking to me about what battery. She keep FaceTiming me. She's dipping a wig, talking to some man, and some man in the background talking about some, oh, y'all chose to be single mothers. I was like, what is she making me get into? What is
And how
this?
did y'all be a single mother? Like what?
So he was trying to get something.
Overpriced for the wig.
I was trying to
Oh.
get, so the wig was $100 and I was like, I'm not
No
paying
way.
it. There was no way I was gonna pay
100.
that. So
No
I said,
way.
Mo,
No.
we single mothers. And he goes, you chose to be single mother. I said, oh, now you're really gonna give me a discount.
Yeah, okay.
And you're gonna diet. So the wig was actually blonde, 613.
Mhm.
Oh.
And it was $100. So he brought it down to 40 and dipped it and dyed it in the back.
Oh wow.
Blue. I took it home wet. Ayana dried it and we did
Shout
what-
outs to Ayana.
Shout out to
Appreciate
Ayana.
you, baby
I know.
girl.
Shout out to
Appreciate
So
Mo for
creative.
dyeing it the perfect blue.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then shout out to Amazon.
Yes. My Amazon man is sick of me. I already made him send me my scarecrow. Me and my kids brung our pumpkin masks and he was just shaking his head. He was like, Ariel, what? And I just smiled and took it. I paid extra for it to be here the next day. I had to look for a puffer jacket. No one is looking for these in Orlando, Florida. So it was right to come this way. I had to look for a blue stripe. Hopefully we can put like the picture up.
Yeah.
I had to look for a white and blue kind of dress, but I kept getting like pinstriped, like church.
Oh, yeah.
Like a light blue. And I was like,
Mhm.
okay, how can I describe this to my app, to my friend so she knows what I'm talking about? I said tie-dye blue striped dress. And then this came up.
Boom. Amazon.
Boom. Mole is a
I
little
love
bit
it.
of mascara. I didn't know if the wig was gonna match right. So I did my little blue
I love it.
eyeshadow.
perfect.
And I got my wig and we tilted it to the side and I got a little pucker and
It's really giving Kim.
So good.
It's really giving
Now,
Love
this
it.
big sexy went to pregnant sexy
Yes.
literally overnight.
Kim. Yeah. This is the belly is actually a helmet for
Mm.
like skating. Yeah. And
Wow.
this is like a gym outfit under here. I already had these boots. The tattoos are from Amazon. I made the big sexy chain with cardboard
Yes.
You are so creative. Literal cardboard and what, glitter?
and glitter. Yeah.
You're so creative.
And the chain is from Amazon.
What you mean? That's from
Yes.
Big Jeweler.
It look real, don't it?
It's
It do.
real.
I'm
Ice
iced
me out.
It look expensive. And your glasses have no
No, listen.
Oh, they don't got no glass in it?
No, because I went to the Dollar Tree. I was like, I know Dollar Tree has glasses.
Right.
I couldn't find any without a prescription in them.
Yes.
And they
only...
were like hurting my like they gave me a headache, so I had to like pop them out. Yeah.
where there's a will, there's a way. Get
And
creative,
Carla
y'all.
wrote "sexy" on my face.
Oh,
She wrote my
and
sexy
bow.
tattoo and
Love
bow.
it.
Yeah.
So and the
in the wig.
the,
Oh, yeah.
this
Little sticker.
a little
And the wig, this is $14 from Amazon. It's a little lumpy, but I thought it went with the vibe.
It did.
Right?
She gets lumpy sometimes.
Right.
It's
Oh, and you're
she.
missing
Yeah.
a few nails because what?
You don't know. I can't say. I might be fighting charges.
You
You know?
know.
You don't know.
A
I thought
fighting
you was
niggas,
counting
you
money.
know?
Yeah.
I can say the N-word.
So I'm loving it.
You look
No,
great.
we did really, really good. So I figured we would start today with some spooky stories. Do we do spooky stories or pictures first? Spooky stories.
Stories.
Okay, so we have had spooky. I guess it doesn't have to be dating. It could be anything else.
Yeah, anything spooky.
Okay, so we're gonna we'll do some storytelling, spooky, but real life
Mhm.
because she gets real. I'm
Spooky shit.
37 years old. I have lived a long 37 years. So let's talk about a spooky story. Actually, I was here downtown Orlando.
Okay.
At the time, I was dating a guy that I met. He was a barback at Ale House. I was working at Ale House. I was a waitress. He was a barback, and he promised me to protect me from the world. So I loved him.
Mm.
And he was from Haines City, Polk County.
Damn, that's a bad area.
I know. So I loved
Country.
him. And then after about a year and a half, I was over it. He didn't put all these miles on my car.
Wait,
thought he had a car, then he
he
didn't
used
have
to
a
take
car.
your car scary.
Everywhere. He took my car.
He was broke.
He,
Brokey.
Brokey. He would just, I don't even know what that man is today, but he would take my car. He would take me to work sometimes and like drop me off, pick me up. And I'm just like, he's taking my car all the way to Haines City.
Yeah.
It's far. So I didn't want to be with him no more. And I met a new man. When I started working downtown, I started dating him. Well, I wanted to start dating him. So I started and I told the other guy like, oh, then he moved in. Not only did he use my car, then he moved in. So now he living with me. I love
He
him.
needed your car and your roof.
And my roof. So
Oh.
now he living with me for a couple
Carla
of
love
months.
to make a family, bro.
So bad.
Damn.
I want to be a wife so bad. So he was so ugly. That
Brick by brick.
the real spooky story is how ugly this man was.
Brick by brick.
So
Keep going.
the
It's getting
spooky story
scarier
is
and
this is one
scarier.
night. I break up with him. I told him he has to move out. He moves out the night prior. So now I'm dating this new guy. They actually have the same exact name.
Oh,
And one of
shit.
it's just the last letter is different, but it's the same name. And I'm coming home, drunk as shit from downtown, Vane nightclub. And I get home, we get nasty. On the couch, we fall asleep, wake up about 6 in the morning. When my eyes open, the sun's starting to come up. I look, and shit is missing in my house. But now I'm like,
What?
something happened here.
Yeah.
What's going on? Ayana's Wii, my Macintosh laptop,
Damn, not the Macintosh.
paper towels,
Mm.
cereal,
Oh, he was
No,
hungry.
toilet paper.
He was
Not
hungry.
the
Cereal.
Cereal, swear. I'll never forget. It was my Special K at the time. I used to eat Special K all the time. Toilet paper, my
That's
gun.
expensive. Those
And I just bought a gun like 6 months ago, a different gun. He took my gun.
What?
Yes. When I tell you, robbed me.
He could have shot you.
And then I'm
Extremely
like,
petty.
about-
I feel like it was with the cereal. That was petty.
it was, and the toilet paper and the paper towels?
Damn.
Where did you meet him, though, before you put him in your bed, in your couch?
I told you at work. We both had jobs.
Oh, so you was just going to see him when you clocked in?
I don't think he was working there anymore. I wasn't working there anymore, and neither was he.
Mm.
We had already started. Now I was working downtown. I didn't last at the waitress job too long. It was too much work on my feet
Yeah, I can
for
see
not
you
enough
telling
money.
people what they ordered. Telling people what they gonna have. I can see you
Yeah,
right
I'm like,
now.
that's no good. Have this instead. And then whenever I used to then order extra stuff wrong that I wanted, so then I could eat it,
Mm-hmm.
and then be like, oh my God, they changed their mind.
I used to do that Bahama Breeze. They let me go.
What?
I hope the feds ain't listening. Damn.
So yeah, I called the police. They did the fingerprints, but because he had been at the house, they were like, well, this could be the fingerprints from before.
Yeah.
It was a whole thing. I never got him to admit that he did it.
Mhm.
Although we knew he did, there was nothing I could do about it. So I was like, well, I just gotta cut this as a loss. But it was scary because I thought that when I woke up, somebody was still in the house.
Mhm.
And I'm like, well, he said, oh. And then another night, he came and I was with the same guy and he chased me. There was a whole chase down OBT. I forgot about that.
In your car?
Full speed. I'm in my Camry. And going into different parking lots. And I'm like, he's trying to get away from him. And I'm on the phone with my other new nigga, like, don't come over here. And at the time, he had a Jaguar. So I was like, don't pull that Jag anywhere around. He's going to notice. So it was
This
a
girl.
whole thing. What? I wanted to be from the hood so bad. I wanted to be Big Sexy so bad growing up. I wanted to be Cardi. I wanted to be Cardi. It was like Cardi and Tommy back in the day. Just fighting for no reason.
Craziness.
So spooky stories of mine. I have so many of those. But yeah, I got robbed, got on a high-speed chase by this man. And I've never spoken to him again.
I'm glad.
Me too.
He seems dangerous.
Yeah,
I don't know. He said he was going to protect me. I don't know from what.
Protect
What
you
did he
from
protect
everybody
you?
but him.
I guess from yourself. He took your cereal?
The cereal is yeah.
Cereal.
Mm.
Who he gave it to? Did he eat it on the way home? We had an hour ride.
With your gun. Him, the cereal, and the paper towels.
Thank God he didn't try to shoot me. But whatever. I did report the gun stolen though. Just in case like they shot somebody with
Yeah,
it.
for sure.
Yeah, I was scared.
I
But
got a scary story.
the moral of the story is Polk County, if you want to go over there, be careful.
Be careful.
It's scary. Spooky.
Just don't.
Just don't.
Maybe just don't.
If you're an Orange County girly, stay in Orange County. Don't venture off to Polk County. You gotta be from Polk County to fuck a Polk County man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got any spooky story that you want to be ghetto like me?
I got a couple, but okay. Ooh. I'm gonna go just me. One was a little scary, but it involved other people, so I'm gonna make sure. Cause your name get out there, people watch shit.
Yes.
Now I look like Lil' Kim telling the story that Ariel lived. So let me just make this very much so about me. It was scary in the moment.
Okay.
Now I know I probably should have pressed charges.
No.
Okay. I never did. So I'm not going to tell you guys exactly where I was, but I'm going to paint the picture for
Okay.
you. If this happens to you in real life, please call the police
Please call
and get an
911.
attorney. Okay.
Seek legal counsel.
So I was a bougie child. I never went without. And I just thought roughneck guys and... So once I got my free wings, meaning free, like graduated high school, and my parents weren't like down my back, and I finally like went off to college, I was like, okay, I can do what I want. Bad idea. I was very naive. Yeah, so I wasn't doing good in the class. And this teacher at the time told me, people come to my house to study. You need to come because your grades are bad and you're going to be off the cheer team. So I was like, okay. I didn't go. And the next week, he said it again. You really need to go or you're going to miss out and you're going to fail the test. And I'm a bad test taker. So I already knew, oh, this is going to get real worse for me. So I went and there was no one there. It was just me. But I didn't know it was just me until I was like inside. And my dumb ass just go walking in the door, smiling. There's no one in there. And he was just like, yeah, some people run late and it's a study group. Oh, you can just take a seat. I took a seat. And I sat. And no one came.
I was scared.
Then all of a sudden, like, I heard the shower running. And he was naked when he walked back, like, towards the kitchen. I was so stunned that I didn't even know how to react. And I remember there was a little app on my phone that my best friend had gave me from high school. We used to do it when we were getting caught up in a situation. You can click it and it would make your phone ring, even though it was nobody on it. But it just made the sound out loud. So I clicked it to make it seem like my phone was ringing, and I just answered, and he like stepped back a little bit. And I was like, hey, yeah, I'm at this study party, and oh, you need a ride? Oh, okay. And I just pretended to be on the phone and collect my belongings. And he was like getting closer. And I remember like pretending that I put the phone on mute, saying, I will say your address if you come any closer to me.
Oh my gosh.
And he just stayed there. I unmuted the phone. I went outside and I just ran and
How'd you get there?
and ran. I rode the bus.
What grade were you in?
I was a freshman in college.
Wow.
18, 19. I just ran. It was dark. It was late.
A fucking creeper.
Yeah. And I didn't tell anyone. Again, because now I see how it is now.
Mm-hmm.
But at 18, I didn't. I just thought he wanted to, and I didn't look at it as a role as a student and a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
And I just went to the guidance counselor the next day and I said I wanted to switch out of that class. And I would see him sometimes on school campus, but I just got out of his class.
Oh, teachers are fucking creeps. Wow. That's a really scary story.
Yeah. So that's what happened to me.
Was he a young teacher or
No,
older?
he was older.
Oh,
Was he white,
my
black, or Spanish?
goodness.
He was black. And it was like the age of my dad.
Your dad now?
Yeah, he's probably about 50 and I was 18.
Wow.
45, 50.
Yeah, definitely do
Bro.
tell.
Yes.
That was the scariest thing that ever happened to me.
911.
And I remember I tried like for a while. I was like, oh, I'll come next week. And now that I look back, he just kept saying, everyone's going to study party. I never asked who. I was a freshman. Didn't really know that many people. I didn't know I had a C in his class. So I was like, damn, I don't want to get thrown off the team. So I just went. There was no one there. And I remember I brung it up in like passing to a couple other people about this study group that were in my old class. And they were like, no, that's never a thing. I've never heard of that.
Never.
Wow.
Never. We've never gone. I've never heard anyone say that was a study group. Someone was like, I got an F in this class. You never invited me. And I was like, oh, yeah.
Wonder why.
And then I just transferred out of his class and I went to a different teacher and I graduated and moved on with my life.
Fuck.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, yeah.
Hmm.
There's been creeps out there for a long time.
That is so heavy, Ariel.
Scary as shit for me.
That is fucking scary for real. I'm scared right now.
Yeah.
That's some scary shit.
Oh my God, so bad.
You
I know
might
your
give
daughter went off to
birth.
college. I shouldn't have said that. But I really was. I was by
I'm gonna call her
myself.
and be like,
And
listen, don't go to no study. event.
No,
That's a
you
house.
failed that
Yeah,
motherfucking class.
exactly.
It's okay.
it was just like, oh,
Oh, I didn't think about that. Your daughter just went off to college.
yeah, I was by
Oh, yeah,
myself. I just went.
We got to
Yeah.
have a talk with her
Mm,
today.
that's fucking scary.
I waited.
Because she'd be
and he's
she's
locked
so
the door.
studious too.
Yes.
Actually, this might be a good thing for you to have heard the story till I talk to her about
Yeah.
it.
Mm.
And I really did go there with good intentions. I brought my books and my pencils, and he had no clothes on. I just heard the shower, and I was like, and yeah.
Mm,
We got to give her a gun.
terrible.
I don't have one of those either.
Okay. Did you
Yeah, I'm
have...
scared of
After
guns.
what happened to Biggie, I just stopped carrying.
Gun violence, you just...
No more violence.
I don't got no fucking scary story that's gonna match that.
Oh,
Like that's some
Jesus.
scary shit.
Okay.
Okay, the scariest thing I had, like a for real scary story with this guy that I was dating. I had like just met him somewhat, and like he lived at home with his parents. And I remember, because I didn't date him for like a long time, but he was like a military guy.
Okay.
And I remember through dating him, I started to realize like he was stupid. So we would play. No
Like
joke.
legit slow?
So like like dumb. Like we would play Scrabble. For some reason, I
he
guess
couldn't
he was
read?
broke or something. Because we used to always be at his house playing Scrabble. It would like be me, him, and his daughter. And he would like do words like D-E-E.
What?
And like I was like, that's not a word. And he got like really, really mad. Like real mad. So like I used to play Scrabble with him and he'd do fake words. Right?
You just let him do fake words because he's not
Yes. But like I only talked to him for a very short period of time. And I remember one time I was like leaving his house and I was kind of letting him know like, this ain't working for me.
Mhm.
He just like calmly sat a gun on the kitchen counter.
Mid-conversation?
Yeah, like, and was like, no, you're going to stay here. I was like, yes, I am. I am going to stay here. Yeah, I am going to stay here.
For how long?
Thank God he lived with his parents.
Oh,
Because eventually his mom came home and I got the fuck up out of there. And then like he showed up at my house like afterwards or something. And I just like didn't open the door. For some reason I had his mom's number and I told her, I was like, your son's fucking crazy. Something must have happened to him in the fucking military. But like, keep that motherfucker away from me.
But how'd you get out when the mom came home?
He just like act normal.
When she walked in?
Yeah, like just like.
And you acted normal and slid up out
Yeah,
of it.
exactly. I was like, okay, I was leaving. Like, yeah. And then like later, I remember later that night, like that's when he came to my house and stuff. But like, yeah, he never like pointed at me or anything or like yelled or anything. But he just like put it on the counter to show me like, no, you're going to stay. And I was like, you're right. I'm going to stay. You're right.
I love it here.
And I'm like, how the fuck am I going to get out of here? And we just like hung out the whole day still playing Scrabble. Stupid people Scrabble. And like other games. Yeah. And just like, yeah.
Jesus.
Scary as shit.
And you know what's crazy is that we have our daughters now.
Mhm.
You know,
shit.
19. You have your oldest who's what, 14 now?
My
15?
oldest daughter is 14.
14.
Yeah.
So as these teenagers are growing up, we're like, there is a reason why we're scared.
Yeah.
Because we did some stuff, but also we did some other stuff and we got out of it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just don't see them having that same wit that
But
we
also
had.
we got lucky.
Yeah.
We were fortunate.
I
We
think
were
it was
like,
grace.
Yeah, it was grace.
It
Like
was
we
grace.
were fortunate. It's
Yeah.
like we like to say it's like for us being savvy and stuff like that. But
Mm-mm.
like
I was dumb.
right, because if not, like you
You're
wouldn't have
right.
never dated the guy. Like you knew he was
Mm-mm.
like into a certain lifestyle and stuff. I knew that boy was like getting kind of mad about me telling him them one real words. So I should have known from previous times. Like he ain't got them all. You know what I mean? Like he just
Mm-mm.
kind of stupid.
Damn.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
well
was
then.
fine though. I think that's why I kept talking to
It
him
was
before
fun.
the gun incident.
Before the gun.
Yeah. And then-
Damn.
Jesus. Well, I love these spooky because they spooky for real and they're
Spooky
real.
for real.
You know, these are things that we really have been through.
In all three of those situations, someone should have called the police.
Someone should have called the
everybody-
police.
Yes, in all three.
We
Why
probably
didn't
should
I
have. We
call
probably
the-
should have.
Well, I called the police for the robbing one, but I really should have called the police during the chase
Yeah.
because I was legit being. I remember being down OBT. You know where like Diddy's discount over there by Rainbow. I was like, where's the police when you need them? I'm going like 100 miles an hour. No one's like flagging me down. Why? It was a
When
thing.
you need them, they're not there.
No, they're not there.
No, they're really
Mhm.
not. But okay,
But let my insurance be suspended.
Mhm.
There they go. Right behind me. You know?
quick.
Leave
hey,
your
be
license
careful
at home
hitting
if you
that
want
baby.
to.
You know, exactly.
Whoop, whoop.
Immediately.
They would show that time I got caught stealing in 6th grade. That's another scary story.
I got caught stealing too. It's
I
rough.
never got caught stealing, but I did steal some panties from Charlotte Russe.
Damn.
Panties. We just
That's
go.
why they went out of business.
No,
Because Cardi B was
it
in there
was-
taking the draws.
it was out. So I remember stealing panties. I was with some girls from middle school, and they were actually white girls, and they would go in the dressing room and just put on a bunch of panties,
What?
and then you just put clothes back on, and then
Yeah.
you walk
Of
out.
all things, white panties, were they like sexy panties y'all weren't allowed to have then?
No,
just to do
regular
it.
panties just to do it. It's just some klepto shit.
I stole when I had the money. It was sick.
Yeah.
Okay, so I ain't gonna say which friend,
Oh,
but there was a point in time early. I was still young. She worked at a retail store, and she got us with the. She ordered the metal thing,
Mhm.
the magnet.
oh.
So we'd go in the store, and just take it off, put it onto something else, put it
For
in
the
a bag,
panties?
and walk out. No, this was other shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
This was like BCBG.
Oh
When his-
wow.
Yeah.
You want to hear some crazy shit?
Yeah.
When I got arrested in juvie,
You've been arrested before?
yes. It's public knowledge.
I don't think Sassy Red's been arrested. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was in juvie for stealing when I had the money. My parents
The thing is
lived
that we
in a
come from
$650,000 home.
Wow.
And I got pinched in Kohl's
Wow.
for doing that try-on shit in the dressing room.
Mm.
And then I remember I watched some show then. That whole Locked Up and Scared. Remember that used to be on
Scared
TV?
Straight,
Scared
yeah.
Straight. I remember some girl was like, oh yeah. So bad. I remember some girl at the show was like, yeah, if you in here for some weak stuff, they just beat you up or they'll touch you and all this other stuff. I was in juvie. And when the girl in the bunk next to me asked what I was in here for, I just thought stealing wasn't tough enough.
What did you say?
I told her I was in there for fighting and I stabbed my teacher. It was so bad. I was just letting the lies roll off my tongue and the whole
It just
time.
got worse and worse. Fighting the teacher.
I actually feel lighter now that I've said it out loud, that I was stealing shirts and jeans in Kohl's. But this was a big girl. I knew she was going to wife me in that
the detention center.
That was the most trouble I'd ever been in my life. I knew my life was over when the cop car was driving off with me in the back. And my dad did this rosary shit. I knew it was over for me.
Your parents said, Jesus, who did we adopt?
Mm-hmm. It was very rough for them.
Honestly, like
good people though, good people.
Both times I got in trouble with the cops, I was with my younger sister, who's like Ariel's complexion, and it was like some racism shit. Because both times, so the first time I was in 6th grade, so she had to be in 4th grade. We were both stealing. They let me go home. They took my sister to jail.
She's younger than you.
Yes. This is at Family Dollar on OBT. Motherfuckers.
Damn.
Then I'm driving with my permit. 16, supposed to have an adult in the car. My little sister in the passenger side. I got weed in the console. They let me go home. They took my little sister to detention.
Are you serious?
Yeah. How did you process that? And how did she process that?
I felt so like what the fuck? Like I didn't understand. Like, you know what I mean? But then I also like felt terrible. Like I felt like this guilt of like I'm supposed to be like the one in trouble. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
That's so crazy.
So crazy.
Damn.
But now we use it to our advantage. Like if she want to like return some shit she don't use before at the store,
give it to the white sister.
Exactly.
Yeah, I do that,
She's like, sis, go take this back to the store. You know they go. Yeah, I'd be like,
They
okay,
gonna
I
take
got
it
it. Yeah,
from you.
exactly.
You're gonna be named. Hello, my name is Tina.
No, I don't even talk. I'd be nasty. Yeah. My money.
Give me my money.
Yeah, but both times I was in trouble with the law that I was with my little sister. Me and my little sister used to be running the motherfucking streets. Now that I think about it.
Is this
Her birthday's on Halloween.
I know she said
Yeah,
she was gonna come and she didn't come.
Wow.
Spooky.
Spooky shit.
Some spooky
Racism
shit.
is spooky shit.
Racism is some spooky shit. Don't steal though.
Jesus.
Don't steal and don't drive without an adult when you're driving on your permit.
No, for sure. So let's lighten things up.
Let's
Okay.
do that, please.
So when we think we're still going back to our
It's like a
past, but
confession.
outside of us trying to put ourselves in situations that could have definitely gotten us killed, we also decided to. It was different times, so I figured we will all get some pictures of our pasts to see how the real baddies of back in the day was. So we haven't seen each other's pictures, so let's see how spooky these pictures can get. Viv has. Woo!
That ain't that
Actually,
bad.
you look fucking gorgeous. Like, where's the scary?
You look
Where's the scary
beautiful.
picture?
Look at my.
Nah,
First of all,
Matt.
look at the mullet.
Is it a mullet? I thought it was a bun.
No, pay attention to the context.
You've always had amazing brows.
Yes.
The brows are.
I don't want to play anymore, actually.
Okay,
real.
fine. So I gotta.
I mean, you can tell that it's a throwback because it's an older picture.
Yeah,
I can
that's
tell,
how we used to
because I have
wear
some
That's how we
dangly
used to
earrings in
wear-
the pictures
yeah.
I
Did
sent
I
her
not?
too.
Who did my
The car is scary,
eyelash?
not you. The car.
I don't even know whose
Look at
car
them
that
feet.
is.
Is that the
It's
boy
the
from
leather.
Polk County car?
He ain't had a car.
Oh.
He was in my car.
Well, what he high speed chased you in?
Why the armrest missing?
And
Where the piece-
his mama.
Where the piece at? The car is spooky. You look good, girl.
No, this was a mess. I was actually out with
Wait,
Jennifer.
are those contacts? on?
Yes.
Oh,
I was
from the hair
always
store.
in gray contacts. Always. And if people ask me what color my eyes were, I would say gray. I had gray and I had green.
That is so funny.
My earrings, pretty sure I stole them from my sister
Oh.
because I would take her stuff. And it was the contacts and the eyeshadow that I constantly had on. It was, if it wasn't pink, it was yellow, it was blue. Like all the time I had this like bright color. But I did bring up one more. Hopefully this one will.
Yeah,
will
I'm not
do it.
accepting this as your
Okay,
spooky
give me the
picture.
other one then, Viv. Give me my other one. Ooh!
Well, I got the same picture.
Before the titties. Nah, that's spooky.
I still ain't got the titties. It's scary over here.
I just don't understand why I didn't know how to. I mean, I still don't really know how to pose, but there was no hips. There was no boobs. The bra actually has padding in it, and I doubled it up. So that little itty bitty that you see is extra padding on there. The hair, the way my mouth is, why?
Why did we used to wear our swimsuits low like that?
Like Britney Spears.
Yeah.
This was a vibe.
Britney still does it.
That was the thing.
Yeah.
How old do you
thing.
think you were here?
I think I was maybe, I don't think I was 21. I had to have been maybe 19, 20.
You're still cute.
Yeah, it was,
A little square, but beautiful.
when I think back to me having,
SpongeBob?
I didn't go that far. The yellow is pulling.
it is very, listen, it is very SpongeBob. Because if I stand straight without boobs, it's straight up and down.
That's so funny.
There's no curves, no nothing.
You look like Psalm.
Mhm.
I'm saying, like
In
your
the
face, you
face.
look just like Psalm.
Yeah.
Insanity. There were so many really bad pictures from this cruise.
When you took this picture and you looked at it, you said, "This is it, bitch."
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
posted about
Yeah.
17 of them on Facebook.
Oh.
Same pose, just a little bit changed. And then-
Facebook was such a brave time. We didn't have no filters. We didn't
I
have
would
no
upload
editing.
200 pictures.
Drop it. This
Yeah.
me.
No, just from this cruise alone, there had to been like at least 200 pictures.
Yeah.
Oh.
Literally. And in this outfit, I thought I was a baddie.
What a time.
Ooh,
What
what
a
a
time
time
to be
There was
alive.
one picture actually from this cruise that I wanted to be from Titanic up in the
It's
front.
the arm of whoever child is down there passed out for me. She had a hell of a day.
Okay, who wants to go next?
I forgot to send mine.
You can do mine.
Wait, what do you mean you forgot to send
My
yours?
phone died. I can turn it on and send it now.
Okay, so let's do yours while
Mine
you get
don't.
yours.
I'm just.
Oh my gosh!
It's the belt over the double tank tops
That was
to match
fashion.
my
That was
no,
fashion.
those
match
belts.
my white and gray Jordans.
They're wearing that now. They call that Y2K fashion. They're wearing this now.
Well, it is.
Who
It's
is?
2006.
You're killing it.
Mm.
No, let me
It's
see.
given I live in a $600,000 home.
Mm.
Yes,
Right
it
before,
is.
you know, I had to tussle with the best of them in the pen.
That one. That's a good one.
Oh
You
my
look so
gosh.
cute.
No, you look very fashionable.
Nothing spooky about this. I'm
Look
not
at them
accepting these
arms.
spooky pictures.
Yeah, I got to go back to those arms. But
Those
those were
are-
prepubescent.
How
That's
old were
10th
you?
grade.
Oh, 10th grade.
10th grade arms.
Those are good arms. You can tell you
17.
actually did sports.
Yes.
So
Nah, Dex, we
cute.
need your picture.
I know. Give my
Do
phone.
you have-
I'll send my picture. You look like you are on Sweet 16.
Yes.
What? I look crazy.
Is that a perm or you're straight?
That was a perm. I did not have straight hair. I did not think it was cool to be natural. That
Me,
was a
yeah, I was like
sew-in.
that back then too.
I had a bang with a swoop. Those are sunglasses indoors with gold bedazzling
Wait, where are the
earrings
sunglasses?
on my head.
Oh, okay. Because they're like a headband.
Yeah.
You're using them
Used
as
to
a
just wear
headband.
them. And yeah.
But this is your kids. Like, that is Owen.
That looks like Owen.
Yes.
Oh, you're crazy.
Yes.
Oh.
I mean, Owen now smiles and it's like your whole face.
Yeah.
But your face also hasn't changed.
Yeah.
You have some you were so cute.
You're so cute. You look like you're on the Sweet 16. I don't know why I'm getting Sweet 16
Oh
from
my gosh.
like a little
MTV
princess, right? Like a little
MTV
Princess
vibes, yeah.
Tiana. Is that what her name is?
Yeah, I
Yes.
hope so. What else is on here?
You're so cute.
Girl.
me see.
That was right after braces. I was living nice.
Your younger pictures, Dex, are seriously my favorite. Because first of all, you look the same.
Yeah.
Just like rich now.
Just bonier. I was so bony back then.
You were skinny, but you look exactly the same. Oh,
Same thing. The
Aw.
swoop.
Look at the hair though.
that
is
hair
a
was
sew-in.
laid, honey.
That is a sew-in.
Oh, is it?
Giving,
I was
it's giving
bald
on
under there.
natural.
It was a sew-in.
And your cute little dimples.
Did all the boys like try to talk to you when you were young?
Yeah, like that teacher that cornered
the
me in his
teacher.
house. That was 6 months before I left to college. Yeah.
So you already had Andre.
Yeah, I have Andre in all of those pictures. I was already
You
a
look
mom.
like a baby.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was a mom and all. Yeah, every picture you saw I was already a parent.
So
Wow.
cute.
Insanity.
That was a double hoops thing. That was crazy.
Oh, we used to do that. Put as many earrings as you could. And did you put them
Yeah.
in one hole?
No,
Oh, because I wasn't allowed to get a second.
I got a second home.
No, I wasn't allowed.
Oh.
I did it when I was 22. My dad told me I was a whore.
22?
Wait, for having a second home?
Yes, at 22. Oh,
This is my 25th birthday.
She made that same face this weekend when she was doing this
That-
dance.
This is my 25th birthday. I was in Roxy. I don't know if y'all can see the silver shadow to match my dress.
what shadow? Oh,
That dress is from BB Honey. You can tell me nothing.
nothing.
Wow.
That dark haired Dex looks so Puerto Rican.
Yes.
So Puerto Rican. You look so
Puerto
cute
Rican.
though.
Puerto Rican in this hair.
You're 20, so you already have Michaela here.
Yeah, she said 20 what?
25.
25.
25th
You look
birthday.
16 there.
So cute. That hair was laid though. Ooh.
Oh, that was like two completely different people. This one got
Let me
curly
see.
hair.
Yeah, this is when I started back wearing my natural hair, actually.
Oh.
Dex.
Mm.
What were the eyebrows?
Oh, they're still non-existent. I've never had eyebrows, and like
Right
when
now.
I would go get them like waxed, they'd be like, "What happened?" I'd be like, "Nothing.
Ooh.
Just wax the fucking brow."
So what did
You
you,
want
want
them
to
to wax something that's already not
Yes,
there?
because like when it does grow, it grows on my eyelid. It's so annoying. It's so annoying.
Oh.
But yes, I
I
was
should have
in my
found the one where my
mid
eyebrows were
20s
gone.
here, but like I used to go out with my. I didn't draw the end of my brow back then, which is scary. I at least try to draw the end of it now.
Yeah, it's giving a little.
You
okay,
look
yeah.
so cute though.
Right now, I'm noticing or learning about you that your hair is dark.
Yeah.
Not me thinking that your hair is that gingery
I
red.
know. Yeah,
Doesn't
it's
it
a
look like
story.
it comes
It's a
out of
story I'm
her-
telling because of my freckles, right? It looks like it's
Yeah,
supposed.
it
No, but
looks
it's very
like-
dark.
Yeah, never
very
like
dark.
her hair's been black. Like this is
Yeah,
dark.
it's
Yeah,
dark.
It's very.
We've
dark.
all had a picture though with these gold hoop earrings just
Oh,
dangly.
so much freaking accessories.
Yeah.
Yes. And they were all
Matchy
wood
accessories.
and like plastic.
And
Mhm.
fake.
From Charlotte Russe.
Mhm.
Oh, you
So
remember?
if I had these accessories on, I probably had on some wood shoes.
Oh.
Some clunks.
Yeah, exactly.
Or clocks, whatever they
Used
were.
to drink
they were-
on
And
here
then
for
the
me.
next one is the same picture you just had.
Oh,
from
wait,
the
let me see.
cruise.
I didn't think I sent it to her. Hold on. We got to see that one.
We might have been on the same cruise.
Oh my God,
Oh.
we might have been on the same cruise for real. But the body is body in here.
It is not body.
Bullshit.
The body.
Mm.
This is it's giving malnourished. You see this
Oh.
arm right here?
Yes, the arm is.
Oh, and this is pre-boobs. That's a padded bra.
Did you wear chicken cutlets?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a spooky story.
I still have
While
mine.
we put
I'm gonna get a boob job now since I'm sitting up here with all this big money. I'm gonna get me some titties.
Okay, spooky story.
Ooh, same
Is that the same
picture.
picture?
No, your pose is a little bit better. Mine is like, at least yours goes forward. I was going sideways.
I
like
had
I
that
was.
same bathing suit
From
with
Target,
those
I think.
circle
Yeah.
type rings.
That is so. I couldn't wear those bathing suits.
Yeah.
I was too squared for it.
I feel sad that the girls now aren't that natural, that young.
Yeah.
I didn't have a conceal. Like, look how her face has nothing on it but sunglasses.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And I would upload my pictures just like this.
Just
This was
like
it.
that. Yeah, just like
This was
that.
me.
Now we would have like put in the side to make it look like you had a little bit more of like a waist.
Or like the younger girls now have a full face of makeup and then they take the picture.
No. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
I didn't even know how to do eyeliner. I was just like,
Something,
this is
bro.
me.
Clearly, I didn't know how to do mine either.
Some lip gloss used to go a long way. I thought lip gloss made.
Well, mine was chap. I would just get the chapstick that had a little gloss on it.
No,
'cause-
the shiny one from
Yes.
the hair store.
Mhm.
The little red
Damn.
one.
What
The
did they
China-
not sell in your hair store?
We
Mine
still
I
had-
lived in the hood. I
Uh.
used to get everything from the hair store. Honestly, outfits,
Everything.
shoes. Sometimes
You know what I used to get? White tees from the gas
white
station.
tees from
Yeah.
the gas station.
Because I, played
I dated
basketball.
boys
Were
who
you up
got
north?
Outfits from the
No,
gas
here.
station. I used to date
But
boys
you
who
can
get
see,
outfits
we
from
weren't
gas
from the
station.
hood, but I used to date them from the hood, or my
Yeah.
teammates were from the hood.
I was purchased, so
We can take the
I
photo
was in
down,
a
please.
different bracket
The torture
when
can
you
be
buy
over. Thank
people.
you.
You ate shit. She said I was purchased. It was
Yeah,
different.
so they didn't get to like struggle. They had to like apply to.
Speaking of boobs, I was at a party one time and I had my chicken cutlets on.
It fell
and
out?
It fell. One of them fell, and I looked down and I saw it, and I was
I
like,
would have to keep walking.
I pretended like it was somebody else's.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh my God, somebody's chicken cutlet fell out!" And then I don't know who I was. They were like, "Is that yours?" And I was like,
Yeah, no.
"It's not." So I went to the bathroom, took the other one out, threw it out, and just
Just went titty.
pretended like it wasn't me.
Spooky
What?
shit.
Spooky shit.
That's spooky for real.
Oh Jesus. Okay, we're gonna play this game.
Mm.
Pick your poison.
Okay.
You have to pick one, no matter what. I said I was gonna separate them. but we'll
Do
see
we
what comes out.
explain what we're picking, or just pick and just raw dog pick, no explanation?
Raw dog is
No, we have to
crazy.
explain why we're picking it. So I'm gonna give you two choices, and then you guys get to choose.
Was this game at your party on the
Yes.
table? Oh,
I don't
it's
think
nasty.
we got. Oh, it is.
Good luck, Dex.
Okay.
Dexy.
I'm scared.
Okay. Pick your poison.
Oh,
We'll all have to pick one, and you have to pick one and explain why. It's
Okay.
hypothetical.
it's nasty.
Fall in love immediately with every person you see naked,
Okay.
or give
Sounds
every
bad.
partner you have an STD but never get the STD yourself.
Okay. Can I ask questions?
Yes.
Okay, I'm thinking about it because I don't see that many people naked.
Yeah, I don't either. I see myself.
I think I'm gonna go with the naked because I feel like for the most part I can avoid seeing naked people.
Yeah. Or what if you see them on TV? Do you fall in love with them and have like this love?
I
for
just
them?
won't watch TV.
Okay. Or anything that someone's gonna be naked. It says nudity
Yeah.
in the beginning.
Or like, what's a light STD? Like a little light one.
Chlamydia.
Like some
Gonorrhea?
light. You know, just some light. No, I'm gonna go with the naked. I'm gonna go with the
Yeah, I
naked.
think at our age, naked is the best
Yeah.
one.
It is.
Actually, I haven't really seen nobody naked lately.
Yeah.
That's why I said just be me.
Yeah, I don't gotta see a lot of people.
I fell in love with myself.
Mhm.
Actually, that would be a good one.
I saw Owen's ass today, so it'd be me and him. That sound about regular right now anyway, so that sound about right. That was actually a good one. I've
Yeah.
heard some nasty ones at that table. Keep going. That box is gross.
Ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
Make dinosaur sounds when you come.
I think I already do that.
Attempt to break dance at your next work function.
Oh,
I think I've done that too.
You break danced? Do it right now.
No, I'm
She can't do her
pregnant.
baby.
The baby.
Pregnant.
Okay, I don't want to make dinosaurs. Every time you come, I'm already so self-conscious when I'm having sex that now I'm making like a dinosaur.
I'm nervous
break
that
it down
you're
for
not
the best
enjoying
of
it
them.
if
I
you're
do.
self-conscious.
That's why I don't enjoy sex like that. That's why I gotta get
Oh, I'm
high.
sad for you.
I know.
I'm growling. Arr.
Actually, spooky story. I have a friend, won't say who she is, but she messed with this guy before, and every time he would climax, he'd be like, and start going, and she's like, what is happening? But he was giving her money. So she was like,
Earplugs.
then afterwards, she couldn't do it no more.
I had one that screamed like Mariah Carey. Like it was like a high pitch. I've never like instantly dried up and put my jeans on and left so quickly in my life.
Like Mariah Carey?
I thought he like pinched his nipple or something. Like it wasn't intense. Like
Yeah. I don't think I've ever had one that made weird noises, but speaking of pinching nipples, I had one that required a hard pinch in the nipple.
Me
Like
too.
to like fit like
to
a
finish.
like I'm like a I'm like, damn.
and that would do it.
Yeah, they had to have that. This ain't even fun
Jesus.
for me. Like it had to be so intense.
I had one that
God.
I actually did. Yeah. So whenever I would perform fellatio, if I looked up, he was going in on his nipples with both hands.
Really? Oh my god.
My stomach hurts.
It was so embarrassing when I would look up because he just
Never look up.
He wasn't even looking at you, bitch. Like
he
he was
didn't give a
somewhere
damn
else.
about what I was doing. I think he liked the
And
nipples
he's,
better than
like,
me.
Going on both of
And he
them.
was a. I won't even like because I have yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Imagine looking up and he looking somewhere else. Bitch, why I'm down
No,
here?
actually,
I'd flick it and get up. I'm done.
Carla, that's weird.
I don't know why he would do that. It was so. I don't know.
Check on your son.
Okay, we're gonna do one more.
Check
Have your pubic hair grow 100 times faster than the rest of your hair.
it already do that. Mine is a wild beast. Keep going. How did I end up here,
Eat a
Lord?
Twinkie filled with semen.
I can shave.
Yeah, I do the
I can
pubic
shave.
hair.
A
don't
100
like-
times faster. We can get laser.
Yeah.
But what if it doesn't stop?
Just shave every day, but like the whole, I'm not.
Hair
eating
don't grow
no-
that
Bitch,
fast,
only
so it's
one
100
Twinkie.
times.
I know, but that's
For the rest of your life, you're gonna be shaving every day. You know how many ingrowns you'll get?
But whose semen is it?
You
And
get-
how
you
long
get-
has it been in there?
And is it warm because they baked it in the Twinkie?
And Twinkies don't expire. Semen does it have an expiration date.
protein?
And no, it's not like a spider. It's not like
I
What
don't
if you
really
get to
like
choose
that
the
in
person?
general. I don't like that in general. You know,
a Twinkie's a good size. Like it's at least
even like
4
Twinkies.
inches. Yeah, it's nasty all the
Mm.
way
I
around.
haven't had a Twinkie in a long
it's not
time.
good.
Mm-mm.
It tastes artificial.
I don't like that. Open your laptop in a meeting only to discover that porn is playing at full volume at a big
Ooh.
meeting at work. Have a highly skilled hitman hired to kill you for the next 24 hours.
Oh, play that porn.
Oh, I play the porn.
Play that porn.
I can't live looking over my shoulder. Them drug
Right.
dealers can have that. I can't live
Exactly.
on the edge.
Do you know how forgetful? I'm gonna forget I'm being chased and boom, I'm
right.
dead.
They gonna get me.
Mhm.
I'm not good at.
They gonna get me.
Yeah. No. Play
I
that
don't even
porn,
own a
honey.
gun to shoot back.
Can you imagine? Okay, well, you're not in corporate anymore, but you're not that far removed. So imagine like your last meeting or your last meeting yesterday, today,
Mhm.
and you open up that Zoom and it
I blame everything on my kids.
That's a
That's
good
a
one.
good one.
That goddamn son. You know what? I'm
That's
so
actually
sorry.
really
I'm
good.
really trying to.
Yeah.
And then I cry a little bit. Can you help me? And then I brush it off and move on.
That's
Section
really
2,
good.
Part 4 says, and I move on. I blame everything on my kids.
That's actually not bad at all.
I would.
I used
That
to blame everything on
17-year-old son
diarrhea.
card comes real in handy for some dumb shit.
Actually, for that, it would be perfect. It's a 17-year-old boy. They'll believe that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They really would believe that.
Sorry, Andre.
Does he know that you blame stuff on him?
Yeah, he probably does. It's mutual.
Oh.
They text me and they be like, hey, Ma, I lied and said okay. Thank you. Just don't have me look stupid. If you let me know that you lied on me, then I can go along.
Yeah. Hilarious. Okay. Well, that was good. I was gonna pick some different ones, but they can be real. It does have. I didn't want to
Yes.
pull like the real nasty ones because they be real nasty.
You can return that.
I
Run it
Almost
back.
like everyone's teeth plaque as salad dressing, like everyone in the room's teeth plaque, or suck your mother's titty.
That's inappropriate.
Mm-hmm.
You should return it.
You paid your money
Plaque?
for that game?
I got it on Amazon. Plaque grosses me out really
Okay.
bad.
They said it's salad dressing. It said everyone in the room's plaque.
So
And
okay,
Let's change it.
I had a okay. I now you have to
You
be
did
subjected to
that?
this. No, fuck no.
You know, my stomach is
There was
easily
someone-
upset
oh, the
'cause
baby
of
might come out.
Yeah. Mhm.
There was.
We know who it is.
And plaque.
They know who
Okay.
they are.
So there was a story. It's actually also a scary story on Threads that I found, and it was about the healthcare system, specifically about Black women. So this is more like it's a
That's
scary
scary.
story, but also warning for
Mhm.
us, just because we still have a long way to go. We're healthy women. We still go to our doctor's offices. So this woman says, "Dear Black women, please don't make the same mistake I made. I recently went in for a medical procedure. I was nervous, so I wore one of my comfort hoodies. My nurse, white woman in her early 30s, made a weird face at me after calling my name, but I shrugged it off. She led me back to the prep area. I was instructed to change. Okay, let's go back real quick. What do you usually wear when you go to the doctor's office?
I wear something. If it's a doctor visit where I have to take off my clothes, I do wear something comfortable,
Like,
like a sweatsuit or like a dress, like a flowy dress to just like take out. take
Okay.
off. Yeah.
what do you usually wear?
Jeans and a t-shirt. I have regular clothing. I don't dress up to go to the doctor, but it's probably very basic clothing.
Same. I've gone in sweats and a
Sweatpants,
t-shirt,
leggings,
slides.
jeans, t-shirt, slides. Yeah.
I just go sometimes like whatever I'm wearing. My house clothes, I'll
Maybe we
go.
should step it up, but I go bottom of the barrel.
Okay. So let's preface that with most of us, at least millennials, will show up to the doctor's office dressed in our regular, like,
Yeah.
dress down clothes. She led me back to the prep area. I was instructed to change into a gown and leave my clothes on. She returns to the room after taking my clothes. I think she might take the clothes off. She returns to the room after taking my clothes.
Yeah.
She inserts an IV, and y'all, it was the most painful and messy IV I've ever had. She even left blood under my IV cover. But she laughs it off and leaves the room. My arm is throbbing. The needle entry point is burning. As soon as she returns, she asks, "Are you a creator?" I said, "Yes, and a journalist and a filmmaker." Her smirking, she says, "Oh, I saw your sweatshirt. Do you cover controversial topics?" At this point, I'm puzzled because what does that even mean? Then it hit me. I wore my Support Black Creatives hoodie, and it triggered her bias and internalized racism. I instantly regret my choice because my life is now in her hands. As soon as she leaves, I request a second opinion on my IV from the anesthesiologist. She informed me that the IV was poorly prepped and there's pressure on the site due to the blood pooling under the bandage. She reset everything and the pain stopped. I say all this to drive home. Hospitals and medical offices are not a place to wear Black advocacy gear because there are some people that will use your life as rebuttal. Sad reality check. I hope this threat is not mistaken in a suppressive way. I understand that your frustration of shrinking ourselves, and I'm normally 99.9% pro-freedom of expression, especially for oppressed minorities and groups, but the loss of agency and control while being operated on or under the corrupt healthcare in the U.S. makes me sharing this warning. Wearing the shirt and not surviving helps no one if you're silenced on a new level. But what I would recommend is to report even an inkling of disrespect and stay safe. And that to me reminded me of, I was telling her earlier, my mom or my grandma, when they would go to the doctor's offices, they would be dressed to the T, like with their best Sunday clothes on. And they would make us get super dressed up to go to the
doctor.
doctor's office. And it would just annoy me to no end. And I didn't know why. And I wonder if our parents knew something we didn't know or felt something we didn't. We felt like, oh, it's fine. We're okay.
I think they were that might be driven from like being afraid that like if your kids look unkept, they might like report you or something.
But
Like,
even when she would go by
Child
herself.
Protective Services or something. Oh, really?
Oh, no. Every time she went to the doctor's office, she was dressed to the T. And my grandma, too. So I didn't know like if it was a thing, but I figured I would say that because it could be true. The medical field, they have their life in your hands. And when you think about these really scary stories when nurses like kill people on purpose and do things like that, I'm like, man, they really do have our life in their hands and they could do whatever. So maybe being more mindful of what we do where just in case, because where we are today in this country, like we just saw what happened at the rally in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like people who are gonna behave like that, it don't matter what you wear, just the fact that you're Black, they're not gonna treat you right. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna have bias towards you and stuff like that.
I feel like I code switch naturally.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes so seamlessly that I don't notice it until I take a step back. I feel like in my own skin, around you guys or in my home or around people I'm comfortable with, I can be myself. I do feel like I'm more, I don't know if passive is the right word, but very punctual, well-mannered. I speak up. I don't slur my words. I speak a little better, a little louder. Maybe take the tone out of being assertive. When I'm in doctor's offices, I can say that I do that, or in banks or places where I feel like people are looking at me or they have control over me. But I had something similar like that happen to my daughter. I mean, she had surgery. Surgery went fine. But then like she started complaining about some pain. So I took her to the hospital, just emergency go in to see if something was wrong. But I went to a different hospital than what we usually go to. And when I went to that hospital, I was just told, oh, it's fine. They didn't want to check her. They were telling me that, oh, this is common, but she was small and the bruising was large and she hadn't had surgery that long ago. And she was young. She was like 6. So she couldn't really tell me. She just kept saying, my stomach hurts. And it was a huge, like, bruised area on her abdomen. And they were just like, oh, it's fine. And I'm like, there's no way it's fine. Like, her surgery was on the complete opposite side. She can barely lay down. She's not eating. And they just refused to see her. Probably something bad about me is that I do use my platform. I put that shit on live real quick. And then I reported everybody in that place. And I had the president of the hospital calling me in the morning. But the thing is that they didn't help her. I just went to the other hospital where she had surgery from in the morning. And they finally saw her. And it was the mesh that they laid underneath her umbilical cord was loosening. So it was cutting her from the inside. So the part that I thought was bruised was blood underneath her skin.
Jesus.
So that's why she was hurt. And she was 6 and they wouldn't look at her. They were like, oh, it's fine. She just had her umbilical, because she had a hernia. So they had to close the wall and they put mesh there. And the mesh was lifting. Wow. And it was like ripping from the inside. So I thought it was just a bruise, but it was actual blood under her skin.
Jesus.
But yeah, that wasn't that long ago, maybe 3-4 years ago. And they just wouldn't see her. And I went to a children's hospital.
So how can they refuse to see a child? And you have health insurance.
I have health insurance. And they just told me, they asked me if she had any surgeries. And I said, yes, she had one 3 days ago. They were like, oh, it was this? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, oh, no, this is common. She's fine. And I was like, well, can we at least still look at it? And they just did the basic things like blood pressure, height and weight, and temperature. And they were like, no, she's fine. Wow. You really don't need it. Your insurance is not going to cover it. She tried to scare me by saying, oh, you're going to get billed for it. And I was like, I do medical billing and coding. We have reason to be here.
Right.
And she was like, oh, well, it's not, you should see the doctor in the morning. It was like Saturday. Her pediatrician didn't open until Monday.
That is crazy.
I don't think I ever experienced anything like that with Ayana, but we spent a lot of time in the hospital when she was young. Yeah. So it was like, I think they already knew us. They were like, there they go again. But we were going on a monthly basis. So the doctors were always checking her from head to toe. So, Jesus, super, super scary. Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap the episode up. First of all, do you want to give us a couple bars?
No, thank you.
Okay.
You're not paying me, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
There's no budget.
Dexty Red only perform for money. Thank you.
Yeah, I got these 3 kids and I just got this last one with this nigga who just out here with all these bitches.
Are you really going to divorce him this time, though?
Yeah, we do. The streets do want to know.
Absolutely.
And is it true what they say you did with the baby in your belly?
And did.
Oh.
Okay. Ask the baby in a couple years to let you know he felt it.
Oh, wow. We're getting canceled.
All right, Carla B.
That's probably not the best thing to say before I'm going to say what I'm going to say. Mm-hmm. But to end this episode off, per usual, well, one, I want to let you guys know that coming up in 2 weeks, Not even 2 weeks. In a week.
Clock it.
Like 2 weeks. Clock it. I have a huge announcement. So please stay tuned to the weekly episode.
Yes.
You have one more and then a huge announcement on this platform. The same feed. Just make sure you turn all your notifications on. You're following the podcast because there's going to be a huge announcement that I'm really excited about. It's going to change the airwaves of podcasting. I mean, when I tell you change, get ready. It's big. It's something that I've been wanting to do for like years. I'm going back to years back and really like implementing stuff, but with the twist of today. And a lot of this stems from Psalm 23 is a psalm that we all know. So what you're moving through every day is, even though I walk through the shadow of death. No, okay. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me, and your rod and your staff, they comfort me. So for me, it's like I'm working on my own fear. I don't know about y'all, but I've been having fear of stuff.
Yeah.
Like there's fear of what's it called when you don't succeed?
Failure.
There's fear of success, which is one of the big. I didn't experience that till a couple years ago, and it's a thing. And I still experience it sometimes, and I've tried to like still take the risk. So sometimes it's fear of, depending on what situation you're in, not having enough money, or not having a job, or your man leaving you, or your parents dying, or there's all these different fears that we have. Just let them go.
Mm-hmm.
Let them go if you believe in something, and we'll be fine.
Yep.
We'll be just fine. That baby gonna come out just fine, big sexy. Just fine. All right, make sure you're tuned in.
Crazy.
Sign up, and where can I find you, girl?
Hi, I know I said my name was Lil Kim or Lil Ariel, but my name is actually just Ariel, or _Ariel B on Instagram, or This Too Shall Pass podcast.
Oh, we got some good episodes coming out.
We do.
Some
Not
really
dressed
good
like this
episodes.
though, so.
They might want to see it more often.
Oh, let me know in the comments.
Maybe if you don't feel like doing your hair one day.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you?
My social media is at Dexty, but you won't find me there, child.
Yes,
You'll
you will.
see me repost it on
She's going to
Story.
step it up.
You know what? I will.
Yes.
See y'all there.
Big sexy out.
I will see you guys next week. And don't forget, I got something for you coming up soon. Maybe in the comments or my DMs or whatever, you can tell me what you think it is. What do you think is going to happen in about 2 weeks? Okay? See you. Bye.
Bye.